Hello guys, today we will learn how we can install Darknet YOLOv4 on macOS. So this is the official website for Darknet, and if you go down here, it'll say there are two optional dependencies that you can install with the Darknet. Now these two dependencies are highly recommended if you have GPU, if you have an access to GPU, since these two will make your whole training process much faster. But since I'm on Mac OS, I don't have access to GPU. However, I will be installing OpenCV. To get started, we can follow the instructions on his official websites. The instructions are quite straightforward. First, it says to clone the repo. Now the repo the instruction is talking about is this one. I will leave the link to both down in the description. But yeah, if you're doing this for the first time, please do read through it. Do read through the README. There's a lot of useful information here. Also, if you have any trouble with the repo, just search in the issue. Since this is a widely used repo, chances are someone went through the same problem as you, and their solution it's here. So going back to the instructions, it says git clone, so we're just gonna clone the repo. So we're gonna say git clone, basically github darknet.git, and this it's gonna be this repository. Once that's done, we can, as instructed, we can move into the Darknet folder. Once inside, we can take a look at the file, and if we go, where's makefile, so we can just run make, and just read through it. So here it says if this works for you, you should see a whole bunch of compiling information flyby, which in our case it is. We got a lot of GCC going on, so that's good. And I feel like it's done. Yeah, so it's done. We can just go ahead and start Darknet. And it says usage Darknet function, which is correct. Okay, so once that's done, we can move on to installing our OpenCV. Now after this, it says, hey, great, now check out the cool things you can do with Darknet here. So if you click on it, you'll see a bunch of you'll see more links, and you can click on each of this and find out more information about it if you wish to. So continuing with our installation, moving to OpenCV, it says that hey, you can use OpenCV instead. OpenCV also allows you to view instructions without having to save them to disk. Great. Now all we have to do is change the second line of makefile to read OpenCV is equal to 1. Okay, no worries. So we can go, we'll just go nano makefile, and then OpenCV. Here it should be equal to 1, right? And then we're gonna save it. Go ahead and exit this, save, yes, yep, file name to write, makefile, enter. Okay, perfect. We're just gonna quickly see the makefile, see if the changes are there. So if you scroll all the way up, oh, what happened? Oh, there you go. So if you scroll all the way up, we should see OpenCV, all right, there, OpenCV being equal to 1. That's perfect. Alright, now we can proceed with installing OpenCV. So to install, we can simply just do brew. If you're using brew install OpenCV. However, if you do this, it will cause an error because the way Darknet is set up, it will not accept, for now, it's not going to accept OpenCV version that's greater than 3. So we need to follow the issue here. And it says brew install OpenCV2, so we're gonna go ahead and do that instead. OpenCV2. So this whole installation process, perfect. Okay. So now, following the issue says the message of the here are which is what it says here. So so now we just copy this, paste it here. I'll leave the link to this down in the description as well, so you can easily just copy and paste in your terminal. So we're just gonna go ahead and press enter. That's done. And this one, also gonna do this here. Also gonna do this here. Then lastly, sweet. Then it says makefile OpenCV equal to 1. We've already done it, so we don't need to do it. Now we just make and okay, perfect. So as you can see, that compiled perfectly. Now we can go back and assess that, hey, once you remake, you can use this routine. And then it says if you get a bunch of windows with equals in them, you succeeded. They may look like, okay, so we're gonna press enter. So you should see if the OpenCV was successfully compiled, you should see a bunch of these numbers, and if you want to see what these do, is just a bunch of eagle pictures, and there's some kind of augmentation going on each one of them. So it was successful. So we have successfully compiled Darknet in macOS with OpenCV. Now you can go ahead and run the demo they have on here, or you can train your own custom objects. Do keep in mind that if you are using CPU, it will take a much longer. So it is recommended that if you're training, train it on Google Colab, where you will be provided with a free GPU, and that way you can speed up your process. But yes, training on CPU using Darknet will take a long time. But thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was easy to follow along, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.